Hello friends, welcome to MBK Vibes. This is MB and today we are going to review the Android version of Google Fit, which is available on App Store and Play Store for free, and you can go ahead and download it. Now before we actually get into the application and see what exactly it is and what it does, let me explain you what this app is all about. So Google Fit app is basically a fitness tracker app which uses the sensors built into your device to automatically track the activities like walking, biking, running, etc. It can also be used to keep a track of your fitness goals like weight loss progress over a period of time and the calories burnt over a period of time, etc. So yes, let's get started. Let me quickly navigate to the Google Fit application. So here we go. So as soon as I log in into the application, I'm greeted with a beautiful but simple home page, and it gives me all the required details on my fingertips. So let's quickly see what all details are displayed over here. The first one, you can see my mouse cursor over here. So it gives you the total time duration which you have spent till now for the day whilst doing some or the other activity like walking, running, jogging, etc. The next one, if we look at, it gives us the total distance you have covered so far in the day by walking or jogging and bicycling or anything else. So this is pretty good. And the next one, if we look at, it gives me the total number of calories I have burned so far in the day. The next icon gives me a total number of steps which I have covered so far. So here in my case, it gives me a total of 8,669 steps which I have covered. So yes, these are the basic details which we would definitely want to know if we are using this app and if we want to track our fitness. Yes, so quickly moving on, the next section, if you see on my screen, so this gives me a total number of steps which I have walked today, and it also gives me my goal, which is take 5,500 steps a day. So this goals is something which you can customize according to your needs. So in order to do that, you just need to click on this browse button and then click on edit goal, and then you will be able to customize it over here. So for that, what you need to do is just click on the number of steps and you can enter how many steps you would like to take. So let's say I want to take 8,000 steps a day, and then I can just click on save and save. So here I go. It gives me that I have walked a total of 8,000 steps already. And the next section below the total number of steps mentioned is, it gives me a track of the entire week as to how many steps I have been able to take against the goal which I have set. So if you see, Thursday, Tuesday and Wednesday I was able to complete a total of 8,000 steps, but Thursday and Friday I was lagging a little bit short. Now again, if I look for today, Monday, so I have been able to complete the target of 8,000 steps. So this is again pretty good, and it gives you an update for the entire week which you can compare on a daily basis as to how you are performing. If I scroll a little bit more, the next card gives me the stats of my best performance so far. Like I have run for 32 minutes at a stretch on 27th of May, and a total of 4.49 kilometers at a stretch I have run on 27th of May again. So this is again a very good option to track your best which you have been doing, and it also motivates you to do best and break your own records. So yes, I actually like this particular card very much. Now moving on, so this is again an interesting card if we look here. So basically the next card, it tells us how much you were active than other people in your area. So reading mine, what it says is you were more active than 86% of Bangalore, and the total number of steps I have taken last week is 46,300 steps. So this is again really good, and you can compare yourself with the area in which you are living or the city in which you are living. So yeah, this is again actually really good. So it tracks basically from all the devices in that area which are using the Google Fit application. So yes, this is quite interesting. Moving on, the next card gives me the details of my weight, what it was when I started to use this application, and then I can log it accordingly on a weekly or daily basis, or whenever I like. So it again tracks and gives us stats as to whether my weight has increased or it has reduced or whatnot. Now in order to log your weight, what you just need to do is click on log weight application icon, and then type in your weight, whatever it is, and then click on save. So it will give you a graph stating that okay, you have lost -1 kg since 29th of July. So this is again really good. The next section is not very interesting, but I'll just give you an idea what does it do or what information does it give. So it basically tells you all the recent activities you have done, like walking of 11 minutes or running for 15 minutes or whatever physical activity you have been doing so far. Now this is what is mentioned on the home screen of the application. So the last but the most important function of this application is the timeline, so which is not basically given on the home screen itself, but there is a icon or a button which is given. By clicking on that, we can navigate to the timeline. So again, timeline, as the name itself suggests, it will give you a basic idea of what activities you have been doing for a day or a week or a month and so on. So let's go to that and click on go to timeline. So here we go. Yes. So if you look here on the top, there are two icons which gives me a view of day view and active time. So these are basically drop downs and you can select various values from it. So day view again contains I can have a look at the data by day view or week view or month view. So let's see week view, what does it say. So yeah, if I look at week view, so this week I have walked for 1 hour 28 minutes. So this 1 hour 28 minutes is the active time according to the application. Now this is again something which I can select from the drop down. What do I want to see? So I can see active time or the distance I have taken or the calories I have burnt or the steps I have been taking. So let's see distance. If I click, what does it give? Yeah. So in this week I have walked or run a total of 3.71 kilometer only. And last week, which was from 7 to 13th August, I have run or walked for around 30 kilometers. Similarly, the prior week I had walked 23 kilometers and so on. So this is again pretty good, and it gives you stats in whatever view you like. So let's see if I want to see how many calories I have burnt in every week. So this week I have burnt only 1754. In last week I have burnt 11,960, and prior to that 11,831 and so on. Now the last one over here is steps. So in this week I have taken 8.5k steps. Last week I have taken 46k steps. Prior to that I have taken 38k steps. Prior to that 66k steps and so on. So this is something you can all these details you can view on a day basis or a week basis or a month basis. So let me quickly see it month by month. So this month I have taken a total of 86,000 steps. In July I had taken 222,000 steps. So let's see how much distance I have walked. So this month I have walked a total of 52 kilometers. In the last month I had walked 130 kilometers and so on. So this is something I really liked, and it gives you a track of exactly how much you have been walking or how much you have been active after installing this application, and it gives you the real-time details as to how many calories you are burning or how much you are walking, or your weight tracking as well. So all in all, I really like this application, and this application is pretty accurate, and it gives all the required details which I would want to be there in my fitness app. So all in all, yes, this application is definitely really good to be installed. There are not many bugs which I have faced whilst using this application from last 6 months or so. So yes, I mean, I would really suggest you all to use this app as well. And yes, please like this video, share this video, and subscribe to my channel.